Here we are. Here we are.
Some of the smartest dummies can't read the language of Egyptian mummies. In a fly go a moon that can't find food for the starving tummies. Paying no mind to the youth, cause the smile of the future depends on it. But save the animals in the zoo, cause the chimpanzee them a big money. This is how to meet the villages. On the TV the picture is savages in villages, and the scientists still can't explain the pyramids. Evangelists making a living on the videos or rapes of the little kids, stereotyping the image of the images. And this is what an image is. You buy a car, keep guns, and all of a sudden you are saying Indiana Jones. And a thief of the gold, and thief of the scrolls, and even the buried bones. Some of the worst paparazzis I ever seen and I ever known. Put the words on display so the world can see, and that's all they will ever shown. So the ones in the West will never movies and feel they could be a home. Them get treated by the beast, but what am I gonna flee when the monster is fully grown? Solomonic lineage when they still can defeat, and them couldn't ever clone. Spiritual DNA, it's breathing my soul, and I will forever own Lord.
Sabali, 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 Bianca. Sabali, 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 Kani.
Nikera moga.
Sabali, 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 Bianca. Sabali, 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 Kani. We born not knowing, are we born knowing all?
We heard voices, and we just went on. Can you read thoughts? Can you read poems? Can you predict the future? Can you see storms coming?
The earth was flat, if we went too far, we'd fall off. Now the earth is round, with chasing the gang, everybody will still laugh. The average man can prove up most of the things that he chooses to speak of.
Still for research and found out the root of the truth that you think of.
Well, our teaching universities and trained that they're smart and cunning. Now then find a cure in business, and that's when their nose starts running.
When the rich get stitched up, when you get cut. Men are healed and broken bones in the bush with the white mud. Can you read signs? Can you read stars? Can you make peace? Can you fight war? Can you milk cows even though you drive cars? Can you survive against all odds now?
Who wrote the Bible? Who wrote the Quran? And was it a lightning storm that gave birth to the earth and then dinosaurs were born? Who made up words? Who made up numbers? And what kind of spell is mankind under? Everything on the planet we preserve and can it. Microwave it, try it, no matter what, we'll survive it. What's you? What's man? What's human? Anything along the land we consuming, eating, deleting, ruin. Trying to get paper, gotta have land, gotta have acres. So I can sit back like Jack Nicholson, watch play the game like the Lakers. In a world full of 52 fakers, gypsy seances, mystical prayers. You superstitious, throw salt over your shoulders, make a wish for the day, cuz like somebody got a doll of me, sticking needles in my artery, but I can't feel it. Sometimes it's like part of me, but I got a real big spirit, a fearless. Don't you try to grab hold of my soul. It's like a military soldier since 7 years old. I held real dead bodies in my arms, felt their body turn cold. Oh, why are we born in the first place if this is how we gotta go? Damn. Sabali. Patience.